Today I want to talk about life lessons that some women just learn way too late. And by too late, I don't mean it's too late for you to make a change or too late to actually get the lesson. It's just that the lesson would benefit you far better had you learned it earlier. And girl, I am speaking from experience. These 7 lessons, I wish that I would have learned before 40, okay? Because after 40, you just have gone through so much stuff. You've gone through heartbreak, you've gone through friendship breakups, you've gone through just being misunderstood, you've gone through self-worth issues and self-discovery problems and all of these things that you've gone through. And had someone sat me down at maybe 18, 19, 20, had someone sat me down and taught me these lessons, I know that I would have arrived at the Shamika that I am today much, much sooner. So that is what we're going to talk about today. Hey friend, welcome back. If this is your first time here, hey girl, hey. My name is Shamika and I am your best friend, your little sister, your big sister, your favorite cousin, your prayer partner, your friendly neighbor, your business partner, all of the things. And I help women, I help them discover their feminine power. I help them discover the very best version of themselves and just elevate in every aspect of their life. So if that is your vibe, stick around and subscribe. I would love to have you as a part of this community. Here we create content surrounding all things feminine power, all things elevated experience, the slow mornings, the soft schedules, just all things feminine. We do it over here and we believe that every day in every way we get better and better. Okay, girl, the first lesson that I wish someone would have sat me down and taught me much, much sooner than now is you teach people how to treat you. Literally, you train them how to treat you. You train them what you like. You show them what I don't like. You show them what's acceptable. This is how you may approach me. This is how you better not step to me. Literally by what you accept. And it's not necessarily you giving a list of things, more so than what you allow and what you disallow. So you're not allowed to yell at me. That is a non-negotiable for me. I do not deal with people raising their voice at me. I don't care who you are. In my softness and my grace era, I just don't allow it. And how do I teach someone that I don't allow it? When you even begin to raise your voice to an uncomfortable volume, I check out. Oh, well, I'm so sorry that you feel that way. Do you want to talk later when you're a little more calm? Because you're kind of raising your voice to me. It makes me feel uncomfortable. That's not something that is acceptable in my world, so I just don't allow it by anybody. You must show people this is what is okay for me and this is what is not okay for me. If you're surrounded by people that devalue you, that disrespect you, that ignore you, that dismiss you, it's probably something that you've allowed to take place. Not saying how people treat you is your fault, but it could just be something that you've allowed it by trying to be easygoing and willy-nilly about something like,
whatever, I'm an easy girl, easy does it, and I just go with the flow.
That type of go with the flow energy can cause people to think that you have no boundaries and no standards. So you can't always go with the flow. Yes, be easy breezy, lemon squeezy sometimes when the situation calls for it. Yes, be easy, but not when it comes to your standards and your life and how people treat you, especially in business, especially in all areas of life, personal, business, spiritual, financial, emotional, all the things. So welcome to the University of Shamika Shaw. I'm going to teach you how to treat me. The second lesson is, and this was a lesson for me. Self-worth is not tied to productivity. I had to learn this lesson the hard way. And let me tell you how I learned it. I learned it because I was always exhausted. I was always tired. And I would give so much of who I was and what I did to everybody that by the end of the day, I had nothing left for myself. I had very little left for my husband. Thank God I have an amazing and understanding husband that just let me pass out at the end of the night when I got home. I had so much on my plate that caused me to feel like I was worthy of something. That caused me to feel great and fulfilled. My plate was full, but my soul was like empty because I was literally so exhausted. I felt like I had to be doing something. Let me tell you, my husband and I took a vacation one of my homegirls and her husband, they were newlyweds. So they were going to take a vacation in, I think, Orlando. Yep, Orlando. And so they invited us to come down. So we went, my husband and I, we went, rented this beautiful Airbnb, and it had a patio, it had a pool, beautiful, beautiful property. And my husband and I were just laying out by the pool. It was too cold to get in the water, so we were just laying by the water, but it was still beautiful. So we're laying by the pool. I fall asleep because, it's just so peaceful. It's, the sun is shining. I'm with my husband and I'm just enjoying the atmosphere, the environment, all of the things. And so I fall asleep. I fell asleep. I don't know how long I was asleep, but I can remember jumping up in a panic, like, oh my God. My husband jumped up. He was like,
what is wrong with you? What is going on?
I was like, something is happening. I thought that I was missing something. My knee-jerk reaction to relaxing was that I was doing something wrong. I jumped up like,
oh my God, what is happening? What am I missing? Something is going on.
My husband was like,
calm down. You just took a nap. You were only asleep for like 10 minutes.
I felt bad for resting. Wait a minute. Rest is not a reward. It's a priority. It's a requirement. But I felt bad for it. Why? Because I was always on the go, just nonstop going, trying to prove something. What are you proving? And who are you proving it to? You're already worthy. And your self-worth isn't tied to what you do. It's tied to who you are. So who are you? Are you a beautiful soul? Are you a beautiful heart? Do you treat people like you want to be treated? Are you kind? Are you gentle with people? Are you merciful? Those are the things that contribute to your self-worth, not how many emails you can get to, how many text messages, how many calls, how many contracts, how many trips you have planned. Those things don't matter when it comes to your self-worth. Who you are on the inside is what matters. And I believe that God is He's the epitome of being intentional. I believe there's a reason that He named us human beings and not human doings.
Did God name us human beings? Where did that name come from?
Anyway, somebody named us human beings. So whoever did, they named us human beings, not human doings, because who we are, our state of being, is way more important than what we do. I learned that the hard way, but I'm so glad that I learned. Get the lesson. Lesson number 3. Don't wait on an apology before you start healing. All of these lessons are such deep dives into my soul. The problem with waiting on an apology is if it never comes. What if you're waiting for someone to acknowledge that they did you wrong and then apologize, but they don't even realize that they've done you wrong, or they've completely forgotten about the situation altogether, or they simply don't care? You cannot put your healing in anyone's hands but yours and God's. Because at the end of every single day, your healing is your responsibility, not the offender's responsibility. My pastor says all the time that when you get forgiveness is for you, not the other person, because they've gone on, they're living their wonderful life, and you're stuck like Chuck waiting for them to apologize. Maybe they're not coming back around, and if they do, let that be a bonus, but don't let that be the initiation for your healing. Start healing now. Start doing the
deep soul work
that you need to do for you to arrive to the healed place. The healed journey is not inclusive of the person who offended you. They don't have anything to do with your healing. You're responsible for your own healing, so heal now. The next lesson. Your body deserves love now, not when. What do I mean by that? This one. Now, y'all know the journey that I've been on. I've been on such a glow up journey. That's partially why I'm sitting here on Beyonce's internet with no makeup on, because I'm still healing from my cosmetic surgery that I had a few weeks ago. You deserve love. Your body deserves love now, not when I lose 10 pounds or when I get the bags removed under my eyes, not when I can fit into this size, not when I get some red bottoms. That's when I'll, start showing. No, your body deserves love now. Be kind to your body. What can you do today to show your body love? We're not waiting until when, because we don't know when is gonna come. So I'm someone, I kept saying, when I lose 50 pounds, I'm just gonna be this and I'm gonna be that and I'm gonna feel like this and I'm gonna feel like that. And honestly, in my mind, I'm telling myself, and emotionally, I'm telling myself, I will show myself incredible love when I make that goal or when I reach that goal. No, start that now. What can you do now to show your body love? For me, it's taking my vitamins. My vitamins are non-negotiable. It's getting up and getting active. When I tell you, I have been finding ways to be active. Me and my girlfriend went and worked out at the gym yesterday. I was ready to go a second time, but this morning, my husband and I, we went out and we went walking. I was out maybe an hour walking. So I find ways to stay active. That is me showing my body love. I speak kindly to myself. Yes, I have a roll here and some cellulite there, but baby, I'm gonna romanticize.
Ooh, girl, you better be roly.
I will show myself love. I deserve that. I'm not waiting until when. I'm doing it now. The next lesson that I wish someone would have taught me sooner. The first best time was yesterday. The next best time is now. That ties into the last lesson, but it ties into so many other things outside of showing your body love. What have you been waiting on? What has procrastination been keeping hostage in your life? What have you been putting on the back burner until this happened or until that happens? Have you been looking to start a business? Have you been wanting to write a book? Have you been wanting to glow up with your appearance? Have you been wanting to get healthy? Have you been wanting to start that fitness journey? Have you been wanting to, level up in your marriage and show your husband more love or, show your family more love? Have you been wanting to take a trip to Paris? Have you been wanting to switch a career? What have you been wanting to do and you've been waiting? Yesterday was the best time to do it. If you didn't do it yesterday, now is the next best time to do it. Stop procrastinating. Procrastination is costly. If you keep waiting, what is that costing you? Peace of mind if you're on a job that you hate. It's costing you wasted time if you're waiting until this happens for you to take a trip. What are you waiting for? Write down the list of reasons that you've been waiting and find an answer for each reason that you've been waiting. I guarantee you it's all figure outable. And if you can't figure it out, DM me, email me, text me, and I will help you figure it out. I guarantee you there is an answer for every single thing. And at the base of all of those reasons that really they're excuses, we call them reasons, but they're really excuses. At the base of all of that is procrastination, maybe with a hint of laziness. And we don't tolerate laziness over here. Literally every day and every way we get what?
Better and better.
Better and better. Even with our energy level. If you feel like you don't have the energy to work out, guess what? There's an answer for that. It's called vitamins. B12. My homegirl bought me a B12 shot. I took one, and when I tell you, I had so much energy. I was ready for a second workout.
Who is this girl? Who is this girl that is craving working out?
That's my next level self. I'm one step closer to my next level self. And guess what? It started with me erasing excuses. We don't make excuses. We produce results around here, period. So what are you waiting on? Now is the best time. Come on, say now. The next lesson is the timeline is a lie. You should have graduated college by 21, have your life figured out by 23, be married by 27, have your first child by 28, have your second child by 29, be a homeowner by 30, a millionaire by 32, and then your life is going to be perfect by 35. You can retire at 45. Those timelines don't exist. There is no timeline for your life.
My life is in your hands.
That is your timeline. Your timeline is in the hands of you and Jesus. You two have a meeting, schedule a meeting, and y'all come up with your timeline. Don't listen to what society says that you should have done by now. You should have done this by now. You should have done that by now. Oh, girl, you 25. You don't have a college degree yet? No. Ooh, I have people come up to me. You're 40. You don't have any kids yet? No. Okay, bye. Don't listen to other people's definition of your life. Don't listen to other people's opinion of what should have happened by now in your life. It doesn't exist. Your timeline is up to you. What works for you? So if you haven't graduated, you're 23, 25, 27, 40, 41 without a college degree, that's okay. Is that something that you want? Is that something that you would like to do? Is that something that you would like to have? Would you like a college degree, then go for it. But if you're doing it because they said you should by now, who is they and who cares what they think? That does not apply to your life. What applies to your life is what your soul craves. What does your soul crave? Is it a degree? Is it a career? Is it a 9-to-5 job? Is it a house with the white picket fence? Is it a home full of a bunch of kids walking around screaming and yelling and all that? If that's what you want for your life, then do it. But do not subscribe to what they want for your life. Get that lesson and get it now. Do not allow the timelines that society writes to govern what you do. That will only stress you out. Now, this last lesson, if you don't listen to any of these other lessons, this one will change your life. If you just grab the lesson, get it good. Peace is the real flex. Not the bag, not the shoes. I don't care about no Birkin, not the Maserati, not the big old house, not the penthouse suite, not traveling first class, or, not the Bali trip, not the dope group chat, not the Ray-Bans, none of these things. Peace is the real flex. Listen, Jesus said, peace I leave you, my peace I give you. Now think about that for a second. This is Jesus, the Son of the living God. This is Jesus who has access to everything in the world. He is the King of the world, literally. He is the King of kings, the Lord of lords. He has a rich Father that could have given him anything. Out of all of the things that Jesus Christ said, I'm gonna leave you, he left us peace. Don't you think it's a reason? It gives you an immeasurable amount of joy. I used to trade in my peace for productivity. I used to trade in my peace for companionship and just to have a homegirl or somebody to call, somebody to rock out with. I used to trade my peace for so many things that did not matter. Those things were too expensive, even if I could afford them financially. Because it cost me my peace, it was too expensive. Now I know peace is my number one priority. I do not trade my peace for anything. Nothing is worth my peace. No one is worth my peace. I protect and defend the peace in my home with me and my husband. That requires prayer. That requires spending time alone in my solitude time with the Lord. That requires me getting up early, having a slow morning so that I don't wake up on the wrong side of the bed and, pop off at my husband for no reason. Listen, I defend my peace wherever I go. That's the one thing that I can control. I can't control who we have for president. I can't control what happens in the government. I can't control what happens in the entertainment industry. Sometimes I can't control what happens in my career choice because that's something that is a bit reactive. I can't control what happens in my family. I can't control a lot of things around me. My peace, I can control it. It's mine. I can control it. I govern that. I am the governor of that jurisdiction and I will protect it at all costs. How do I sleep at night? Because I have peace. How can I be a soft girly with soft grace? Because I have peace. How do I have slow mornings? Because I intentionally subscribe to peace. I will never eat at a restaurant if peace ain't on the menu. I'm sorry. That is the core of who I am. Peace, which breeds joy. That is just all I care about now. Peace is the most important part. So there you have it. 7 things I wish I would have learned much sooner than I did. But baby, I got the lesson now and I actively practice these things. I actively participate in these lessons to make sure that I live the best life on the road to becoming the best version of myself. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know that you're here with me. Let me know which one of these resonates the most with section. I love talking to y'all in the comment section. So let's have a girl talk and let me know what you are doing to make sure that you don't get these lessons later. Get them sooner and share it with somebody that can use it. A 20-year-old, a 30-year-old, a 40-year-old. I don't care if they're 50-year-old. If you haven't gotten these lessons, you need them, okay? You need them. They will help you on your road to becoming the highest version of yourself. So thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, girl.